pumping myself up, homie.
Sayonara.
I'm not sponsored by Monster, but if you guys want to sponsor me, you guys can go ahead and sponsor me. I love Monsters. Not the one in my pants either. So today I'm going to be doing a tattoo. I'm going to be doing script. I'm going to show you guys how to place it on the body. I want my boy to look like the biggest cock on the block. You know what I mean? We don't want to do nothing cute or small. Go ahead, come over here then. Take off your shirt. So he's a big boy. And normally what I would do is I would want to do his whole chest because we want to be able to see the tattoo from across the room. If I didn't know him, I want to be able to read his tattoo from across the room, or from, you know, I should be able to see his tattoo from a distance. You don't want to have 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. And the last thing you want as a male is someone to say your tattoo looks cute. You don't want that. You know, no cute tattoos on a male. That's female stuff. Now I'm gonna make just 2 little guidelines, just to give him a little sample of what I'm gonna do on him. Because we gotta, you know, he's a big boy, so we gotta make it look chunky. You know what I mean? Belly to belly. So I'm gonna turn you around, dog. Originally, you wanted it on your chest, right? Yeah. So originally he wanted it on his chest, but I love working with my people. He's my people. I tattooed him before, and we're gonna put his son's name on top, just so this side can be complete already. So I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing it out. So originally my boy wanted it on his chest, but the name we're doing only has 4 letters. So I'm gonna advise him, and since he trusts you, trust me, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna move it. I'm gonna hook him up. I'm gonna take care of him. We're gonna do something simple, but I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna do some lettering. You guys can see it right now, freehand, and we're gonna make this side complete. We don't want to, you know, we're not playing fucking Blue's Clues. We don't want to just start jumping everywhere. We want to make it all complete. When you're doing a tattoo, you want the tattoo to fit the client or the person. You never want to do a tattoo where you're making an image or you're printing out an image to make it fit. It's the opposite, you know, especially when you're doing writing. I always try to draw it on their body so it flows with their body. I try not to do it on paper. I always try to freehand my lettering so it goes with their body and make it look chunky where it fits. We want to do something cute and small. You know, we want to make it chunky. Like my fierro. Cut that out. When I start sketching or when I start drawing, I'm just gonna play with it.
How the fuck do you get off that shit?
Like if we're finger blasting. So when I freehand as well, I always go with the light marker, and then I'm gonna finalize it with a darker marker, and then I'm gonna outline it with my machine. So on this one right here, I'm gonna make the first letter, so it's a G. I'm gonna make it different than the rest of the writing. I know I make it look easy, right? 16 years of experience, baby girls. All you baby girls. So now with my guidelines, if you watched my first video, we did a couple years ago, it's thick thin. So now I'm gonna do my script. Do a nice little circle, follow it up. So this is the last letter too. I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger. So it gives it that little So once he looks in the mirror and checks it out, gives me the approval. Okay, so now I'm gonna proceed to step number 2, phase 2, motherfuckers. Okay, so I'm gonna bust on my red marker. It's a Sharpie, and this is gonna be the final line right here. This is gonna be my roadmap to the tattoo. And when you're drawing, especially when you're doing freehand, one of the key things you guys gotta remember is you stretch out the fucking skin. Stretch out the skin. So when I'm stretching it, I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna use my fingers. And I'm gonna use this hand, and I'm gonna stretch it this way. same way as you're tattooing. You gotta make sure you guys stretch out the skin. If you want it to flow on right, stretch out the skin. It just makes it a lot easier to get the stencil on there. Especially the guys that you guys want to learn how to freehand, that's how you do it. So again, this is pinstriping right here. I'm gonna add some right here to make it balance. And when you're doing a line, freehanding and tattooing it, you want to start from point A to point B. Don't stop, so you get a good grip. This is a prime example. Okay, we call these non-stoppers. This is big boy shit. So I'm gonna start from right here, and I'm gonna go all the way till the end. Start from right here, go all the way. Same thing with this one. Look at it. Check it out, guys. I see a lot of guys on social media where you guys' lines look fucked up. It looks like you guys were drunk doing the fucking tattoo. You guys do this. You guys start from right here, and then do this, and then go back to that. Don't do that shit. Practice. Do one solid line. Easy peasy, motherfuckers. Just give you the fucking cheat codes. Fuck, I don't even know who I think Stencil stuff makes this. It's a product right here. I only put blue tape so none of these other degenerates take my shit. But when anybody that's freehanding, you want to make sure to spray it on when you get done with doing your design. So I'm gonna spray it on him so it keeps it permanent on there.
さよなら
And you're gonna let it dry. Give it about 15 minutes, let it dry. You're good at tattoo it. I mean, I didn't recognize you, homie. What a fucking dick. I didn't recognize the homie. That's fucked up. I did all the work. Fuck, fool. Fuck, you should fucking tax me. Bend me over. Just kidding. Or am I? So I'm gonna be using my coil. This is my baby right here. I love this machine. I only use coil. I stay loyal to the coil, not the foil. Remember that. But sharing's caring. So I'm gonna be using my coil. I'm gonna be using an 8 round shader. I don't use liners. I use round shaders. It holds more ink. It just works better for me. You can find out. You gotta buy, and you gotta fucking dabble with a little bit of everything. You gotta find out your preference on what you like. It's like a girl. You know what I mean? You gotta, some guys like the big ones, some guys like the skinny ones. You know what I mean? You gotta find out what you like. You know what I mean? Me, I like 8 round shader liners. Shaders, my bad. Okay, I'm gonna be using my coil. This is a limited edition tattoo machine. Mike Pike and fucking Detroit Troy. I think you need some milk. Another side note, guys. Don't wipe like you're wiping your fucking ass. You want to dab it. Dab it. You're gonna wipe when you get done with this tattoo. You're gonna spray them down with green soap or witch hazel or water, whatever you guys use, whatever your preference is. But key, dab it. Don't fucking wipe right away.